Think I'm ready. Let's have a shoot. That took a while to set up. Should have set it up before going live. And the first shot is low. No surprise for today, to be honest. Don't know if it's helping my shooting though. We got some viewers. Leon, Zach, how are you doing, guys? Just saying, no, I don't know if you was here when I was, but come out for a shoot and it live. Lone Wolf, hello. And all the shooting I've done for the past couple of weeks has been live, pretty much. And I really don't know if it's helping my my actual practice, because your mind's elsewhere while shooting. It's got to be helping my my game long term though, especially for the live shoots, the competitions. Oof, only just clipped the 40. Good morning, Lone Wolf. You was saying that to someone else then. You just got back from breakfast with Mum. I was on the phone to mine an hour ago, just checking in, make sure she's cool. I knew I was going to miss that then as soon as I released it. Let's try again. There it is. I was gutted this morning. I went on my dog walk where I normally go, and I could hear like loads of V8s and V6s revving like hell. And got up on the mountain, and there was a local 4x4 meet going on some private land. But I tried to go live to show you guys. It was amazing, but there was no signal up there. I was gutted. Right, I'm going to start again, finding that then. I'm just going to be quiet a minute. I'm going to take 10 shots at the 40 and just focus on that, see how my consistency is. One out to one. Two out to two. Oh, 2 out of 3. Two out of 4. It's all falling to bits. Two out of 5. No, 3 out of 5. Four out of 6. 4 out of 7. It's not going good. Boom. That hit hard. 5 out of 8. 5 out of 9. Not happy at all with my shooting lately. 6 out of 10 at the last one. If I can share some of the footage on YouTube before doing. Mikey, how are you doing? Today, sorry guys, I've switched to mobile internet again because my Wi-Fi is terrible at the moment. Yeah, I was saying then I was shooting a few other frames earlier today, and the elastic snapped on them, so I ripped lots off and just banded this up fresh. I've also got another frame banded up that I was having a play with, trying out some black latex. Let's have a go at that 25. It's windy as hell, yeah. Just low. Try again. Yeah, my kids wish I'd sort my Wi-Fi as well. I'm with Virgin Media, fibre optic, supposed to be really good. It's fine for the kids streaming. Good afternoon, Dan. Peace and Slingshot. Hello. Yeah, my internet's fine for the kids, but when I come out in the garden then. There's the 25. It drops off. I'm a bit far away. What can I do about it? Can I get something to like up my strength, or? I haven't got a clue with all this stuff. I just pay the bills. Let's try that 25 again. No way, that was miles off. Has anyone else been out shooting today? I haven't been watching YouTube today or yesterday. Yesterday I was out all day riding, and today I was out half the day watching the 4x4 stuff. And a bit of a confession, I did go live on TikTok. I'm loving it over there. I keep getting money every time I go live. This is the place to be for the cool guys though. You always get loads of trolls dropping in and out on TikTok. Ah, missed the bottle top. Let's try again. Boom! Nailed it. Head into your shop to shoot in a bit. Have fun, man. Oh, wow. You've had a little meet-up and Selwyn's been there. That's awesome. I hope someone recorded some footage of your meet-up when you're shooting. Get it on YouTube. I really got to get up and shoot with Andy again. I've been holding off just because of the weather, but it's getting better. Finding a little more consistent now. Mobile booster off the provider. I'll ask about that. My contract's up for renewal now, so I'll see what they can do. And if they can't promise me something better, I'll have a look around. A couple of years ago when I set up my Virgin Media, apparently they were the only people in the area that done fibre optic. $25 again. Finding a little bit of consistency with this. Ah, every time I say that I miss. Quite pathetic. Let's try again. No, missed again. gonna have a shoot of a different frame. Just before I hit live, I was shooting this one, so I'm gonna go back to it. Let me just scroll down on my phone. Yeah, I just wanted to read my messages then. I didn't know if I have a few samples of latex sent through to me now and again, and I've had these black bands sent to me, and I've put about 100 shots through them so far, and I'm loving it. Only just clipped that then, but this elastic, boom, isn't actually made for slingshots. Matthew H, hello. Yeah, a couple of misses and switch. I don't think it helps a lot though. To be honest, I think sticking with one frame long term can only pay off, like. But as much as I like to try and get more accurate and consistent, half the fun for me is just shooting different frames. Yeah, but what was I saying about the latex? This stuff, hang on, more messages. Anyone and everyone is welcome. Lone Wolf, that is awesome. I don't know how far away you are, but I'll have to make the journey up one day. Be cool. Got to meet loads more people. I'd like to shoot with Dan. We're not much more than walking distance apart, so it'll be good to shoot. The draw weight's a bit heavier on this black latex, and I don't think that helps my shooting. I like super light. Boom, there it is. But what I was saying about this latex isn't even made for slingshot shooting. It's not an exercise band. It's what they wrap electric car motors in to quieten them down. And I gotta be honest, as far as black latex goes, it's as good, if not better, than anything I've tried. Speed-wise, I haven't tested it yet. But it's pretty good, look. Yep, it's made for the car industry. Apparently specifically for, like I said, wrapping electric motors in. Maybe it gets rid of the heat really well as well. Dan, we will. Whenever you got time, mate. I don't work, as you know, so I'll work around you. My consistency's dropped off with this, and I honestly believe it's the extra draw weight. You can't beat for target shooting, super light. As long as the BB's got enough speed to get to the target, nothing else matters. Just clip the 40 then. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and I'm going to put 10 shots on our 40 again. And just see how it goes. What did I get with the other one? 6 out of 10. Let's have a go. One. And a miss. 2. 1 out of 2. 2 out of 3. I'm at 10 meters. Whenever I'm in the garden, if you stop into any of my lives and I'm here, Ethan, I'm always shooting at 10 meters. Where was I at? 2 out of 3. Ooh, 2 out of 4. 3 out of 5. I'd imagine being a nurse can be a nightmare getting time off. It's no secret how underrun the NHS is. It's quite disgusting, really, the amount of money that gets wasted in this country. 3 out of 6. 4 out of 7. Yeah, the amount of money that gets wasted. They can't pay for beds. The police are underfunded. Firemen don't know what to do with themselves. Nobody can get a pay rise, but everything's going up, and it's just disgusting. The amount of money wasted by our government. That's enough of that crap anyway. It'll get me down. What was I on? 4 out of 7. No way, 4 out of 8. Just as I was going to release that, I don't know if you could hear it, but there was a big growl from a V8 come from up the mountain. Daniel, hello. I'm shooting one of my own frames at the moment. Just a G10 and Makata build. They're really basic. I pretty much make the same shape all the time, but I just love shooting it. And I haven't got a clue how many shots I've taken now or hit. So there's another one to add to it. What the news says and what actually happens, you wouldn't want to know. I got some family who work within the NHS as well, and it's dreadful, I do know. These black bands, I've done over 100 shots before I come on here. Cheers, Lone Wolf, I appreciate that, man. All those likes make a big difference to the shorts being, not the shorts, the lives being shared in the feed. And ultimately that makes a big difference to the channel growing. Got a bit complacent then and just let it go. I knew I wasn't on target. Thought I was on target then. I'm going to have one more. And something I haven't done with these black bands is cut a can. Oh, I ain't finishing on the spinners with a miss. Oh, that sun is coming out strong now. Absolutely stunning. I got a jumper on, but I'm wearing shorts for the first time this year. Cut the grass wearing shorts and t-shirt. Oh, I was in my oils. Boom, smashed it. Little things that really please you when you get older, like cutting the grass in a pair of shorts. Cheers, Dan. Appreciate that. I'm going to stick a can up now anyway. Right then, see what this black latex can do to a can. I'm liking it, I gotta be honest. The yellow that I tested a while ago, it is coming into stock and I can't wait. As soon as I found out it was coming, told him to put me down for 2 rolls straight away. It's the best latex available at the moment that I've tried, I think. Look, the longevity was amazing and the pull was so smooth and light. I really wish I'd got the chronograph out to test this, but once I'm finished on the live, I'll do it while I'm cooking food indoors. Certainly sending the 7 mils. I have to make a band set for 10s, sorry, 8s. Oh, Dan, I'm so glad you said that. Enough for my live. I caught up with one of George's the other day, the sit-down slinger, and that comes through on the live the live feed, not through a notification, and the layout was all different. I couldn't find the like button, so now I know. If any of you guys use TikTok, find me on there and drop me a follow as well. I'll be doing lives on there. Like I say, at the moment, every time I go live, I'm having a couple of quid through it. And what I'm going to do is, every penny that I make on it is going to go back into shooting slingshots that people here want to see. And I'll buy the slingshot specifically that people want to see tested and try it. Don't get me wrong, it's not a lot of money at the rate I'm going. It'll take me at least a month to buy the first frame. But it's a bit of fun, something else to do. There's a lot of people that don't do TikTok. I was dead against it for years. I seen you followed me on TikTok, Ethan. When you've got enough subscribers on it, if you haven't already, we'll do a joint live on it if you want. I'm up for doing joint lives on here as well with anyone who wants to. Joint shoots. Not really so up to just doing joint chats. I know I talk like hell while I'm shooting, but to just sit there and talk doesn't seem the same. It's weird how much I talk on these lives, mind. I talk to myself when I shoot, and I think that's partly... I'm not a Fruit Loop, talk to myself, you know what I mean. Everyone has a... Talk to the dog more now I got a dog. But in real life, I am the least talkative person you will ever meet. Whenever you can, man. I gotta do food in about half an hour. What time is it? It's 25 to 5. If you wanted to do one later or in the week, just let me know. Do I ever shoot M8 hack snaps? No, I don't. I have done years ago when I was a kid. I didn't really shoot, but we had Black Widows. You go in the shed and like empty your old man's little drawer of all his nuts and bolts and things. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who talks to myself and answers myself. I live in a house with 2 teenagers. It's the only way I get some sort of sense. Not that I'm the most sensible person out there, but I make more sense than my kids do half the time. Middle of that can's destroyed. It's time to start going for the bottom lip. Not quite the bottom lip, but it was lower. Does anyone know if like Amiga Slings or Chuck and Steel, any of the gang, are going to start doing like Juggernaut challenges again? Stay safe up in Astrad Manach. It's alright up there. My niece used to live there. Nice little place. That was the bottom lip. That's what we want. Robert, hello. John, thanks for dropping by, man. Straight through an already broken bit already. I'm going to shoot for the top of it and see what happens. I don't know if you can see the BBs with the sunlight in there, right? But that was about 6 inches over the top of the can. They got the Kinder Egg challenge on at the moment. I done that one. That was a good crack, that was. I enjoyed the Kinder Egg challenge. I suppose I could do it again. I can't believe how far off that one shot was above the can. Must have speed bumped it. It's another one of those cans that is taking an absolute battering and just doesn't want to break. And it'll never break shooting like that, will it? Lone Wolf, did you do the Kinder Egg challenge? Robert, you got one uploading. That's awesome. I'll check it out while I'm eating my food after this. Archie boy. Dog's just woke up and come out to see what's going on. With Adam and Eric. Is that Adam from Australia? Can I put a bet on how many shots it takes you, Ethan? Are we taking bets on that? I'll put a $5 on you smashing it in the first shot. Your shooting is on fire lately, fair play. It's always been good, but you don't seem to miss lately. Lone Wolf, you haven't got to talk or be in the camera. Try and set it up so no one can see you. Like I was saying, I'm shy. I am the least talkative person in the world. But when you get used to it and you start to learn, I mean, I'm behind the camera, so I can always turn it off if it gets too bad. But let's be fair, right? You've been in everyone's lives. Nobody gives any grief. Nobody judges your shooting. It is absolutely amazing, the community. And if you do it, even if it takes you 1 or 100 shots, all you're going to get is positive feedback and encouragement. I shot absolutely terrible earlier in live comp. 3 out of 10 on a 30mm spinner. Absolutely awful. Before doing it live, I was hitting 5 or 6 out of 10 every time because I had little practice. And it just fell apart in the live. Nobody said anything bad. It was all just good stuff. Ah, that wind is picking up. I don't know if you can hear it. What? I have never done that before. You can't see it on the camera. I've literally removed most of the middle of the can. That is weird. Hang on. It's not as big a chunk as I thought. It's only that. But there's loads of little pieces been smashed off, but there's not much can left now. You spend more time laughing at yourself. Do you know what? Some of the best lives I've had, I've done a couple where I just couldn't shoot, couldn't hit nothing, and I was just laughing at it. It got past the point of frustrating me. And I just found it really funny how no matter how hard I tried, I could not hit anything. And it just cracked me up. Put them legs away, please. Oh, come on. That's the first bit of negativity. I'm quite proud of my legs. There it goes. It has broken, but it's stuck to the net behind. I'll see if I can shoot it off now. These legs are tired after yesterday as well. First 100k ride of the year. There it goes. Lucky enough, I was out with the oldies. I don't think I would have kept up with some young riders yesterday. We'll get there again though. It's pretty nice to go out and ride with people. I'm the youngest by 20 years. Go out on the mountain bike with everyone and I'm the oldest. I want to try and knock that off, but I'm only going to give it 2 shots and then I'm going to stick another can up. Those clips hold it really hard. If it doesn't come down this time, I'm taking it off with my hand. There we are. Getting a little more accurate with these bands as well as I'm getting used to the heavier draw. You coming up here, Archie? Got a bigger can, a 500ml can. See if it cuts easier. The amount of riding I do. At the moment, I'm not doing as much as I should be. Last year, I was doing double each week. Riding saved my life when I gave up alcohol. And it became pretty obsessive for a while. Still is now. But I think I'm in control of the obsession. I would have gone out today, to be honest, if there was anyone to ride with. But no one was out on road bikes. They'd all gone out on a mountain bike and I got to rebuild my back wheel. Has anyone counted the shots? Archie! Oh, his friend's out next door. It's a bigger can. I thought they might tear easier, but they don't seem to be doing any damage. They weren't like that. I just literally grazed the side. Overcompensated, just grazed the other sides. Slingshots are what got you off the source. That's awesome. Everyone I know who shoots was saved or helped by slingshots in one way or another. Nobody shoots just because it's something to do. A lot of people shoot because it keeps their hands busy, helps them with anxiety. Achieving something helps you with the depression. The amount of people I know who have given up addictions, and a slingshot has become part of daily life. 14 years, that's just brilliant, that is. Fair play. And doesn't everyone, like, when you give up, you never hear of someone who's give up and it's like, oh, I feel shit after it. There's only positives can come out of it. Right, now we got a hole in the middle, finally. And another just graze. Yes, idle hands. The slingshot competition I done today is just a little Facebook group where people compete online against each other. I don't know if George is in here. Say hi if you are, the sit-down slinger. But he runs it. Have a word with him. You gave up saving money when you got to a sling law. Do you know what? When I give up drink, I thought I'm going to save a fortune because I was drinking so much. And in theory, I did, but I took up cycling, and that is just stupid when it comes to money. There's a limit to how much you can drink. There's no limit to how much you can break on your bike or want to mod on your bike. Starting to go a bit pissed off with my mountain bike at the moment. I bought a brand new nuke-proof Mega a couple of years ago. I still got 2.5 years warranty on it, and nuke-proof no longer exists. I'm tamping. I've already snapped one frame, got one under warranty. But if it happens again, if I snap another frame, I'm without a bike. I will not be happy at all if that happens. The worst thing is now, when I ride it, it's always in the back of my mind, so I'm not pushing like I should. The poor man shooting sport. Yeah, it's not. I suppose in a way, yeah, I can see that. But slingshots becomes an addiction. It's a rabbit hole that if you shoot, you're falling down it. You will want to try other frames. You will want to try every latex under the sun. It's just how it is. Trying to catch that bottom lip then. You're the same. Everyone is. I bet. How many people we got in here? 18 people. I dread to think how many frames we got between us. There's hundreds. I really got to make some frames and put a couple of them up for sale. I've started them, but at the moment I'm struggling. It's been such a crap winter. The last thing I want to do now is sit outside working. What? You have 500? Wow. Fair play. I got about, I think, 52 at the moment. It was a couple more, but I give a few away that I'm never going to use. I think I was on 56, 4 are gone. Almost there. Awful. Big miss. We have frames that are works of art. I do, but I still got to shoot them. Ethan, I'd love to sell you one, mate. I've got to look into postage across the world. I'm going to have one to send to Australia. And there's a few other people have asked in America. So it will happen, but I really need to learn about the postage. Some people said to me, when you're sending abroad, if you put it down as a gift, there's no charges the other end and things. So the last frame that I posted, I said it was a gift. It went out to Kai in Germany. And for him to be able to receive it, then he had to pay nearly as much as I paid to post it. You're making one for Australia too. That's brilliant. It's going to be really cool to see people around the world shooting my frames. Definitely send one to Ethan as well, the same time as you. It's only the one postage then, isn't it? How far away from Ethan do you live? Back again, Archie. What have you been up to? I didn't realise the time. I just looked then. It's 5 to 5. I got a couple of minutes, guys, and I'm going to have to shoot. Shoot, and then shoot. You don't pay import tax like us. That's cool. That's a good thing to know. So once it's paid up and it's sorted, that's the end of it. It's just going to get there and nothing. Archie, where you going? Come on. Come here. Goodbye. Goodbye. I haven't got any treats for you, but thank you for coming down like I asked. Right. Now I'm going to finish cutting this can, and I'm going to have to shoot. The dog's been sleeping for a couple of hours because I ruined him walking this morning. I've got to feed the kids and take him out again. But until this can is cut, I ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to be a while if I keep missing like that. Pretty far, but you can send it to. I'd imagine the post within the States is pretty good, like. It's good in the UK, I got to... That's cheap enough to send a single free. 8 or 10 hours, that's a good drive. Right, I'm going to have to shoot for the top of it because I ain't getting nowhere trying to get that bottom lip. Takes my concentration away when Archie's in the garden as well. Trying to aim, and I've always got an eye on him. Several hundred in gas. I can imagine. I could get to the very north of the UK in that time. Not that I would go up there. I hate travelling. An hour is enough. The unbreakable can. Right, now that it's stuck up there, if I can hit the bottom, which is now up the top, it might just go. But that was in the middle. Haha, Archie's brilliant. Everybody wants an Archie. This morning when I was watching all the off-roading, all the people were coming away from the event just to come and say hello to Archie. It's something that I'm getting used to, but I found that so hard. Cody, good morning in Washington from Wales. Yeah, I found it hard. I've got the most sociable dog in the planet, and like I said earlier, I'm not very sociable. I'm not very talkative. I take him out on the bike just to get away. It's one of my ways of just including him in one of my hobbies. Something that I enjoy that he can too. And he becomes a bit of an attraction. Certain places. I go down into the city centre. I've even had people coming up to me asking me, can I take pictures of my dog in the bike? Like, really? Don't get me in none of your pictures. If they knew I'm putting myself live on the internet while saying to them, don't get me in your pictures, they'd probably think I'm a Fruit Loop. That can just doesn't want to break. Live kind of challenge. That's the Easter egg challenge you're on about, is it? Oh, I just keep going through bits where this torn to shreds already. The actual bottom of the can is on the right hand side. Just missed it. I'm rushing every shot because I really do need to finish and start cooking. I don't care about the kids, but I'm starving. That sounds awful. I do care about my kids. I care about them more than anything, but right now I'm more worried about my stomach than theirs. Yes, the Kinder Egg Challenge. I thought that's what he was on about. Do you know what? I think that's actually broken now, but it's hung up on the thread. I'm out of ammo. I'm not going to stop if it is just hung up on the thread. I'm going to buy some more Kinder Eggs and try the challenge again. Should keep them in stock ready for lives. Thought the bands were breaking then, and I'm not. I must be about 200 shots in by now. You got to go to the shop. Where have they all gone? I bought... Never mind. You go to the shop. I'll be cooking food. It'll be done within half an hour. He's got to go to the shop for biscuits. I bought 2 packets yesterday. Yep, kids don't stop eating, do they? My youngest boy loved his food more than anyone, but he got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So now he's insulin dependent.